Dear learners, welcome to MSBT online learning platform. We bring you the most relevant contents in a most attractive digital format for the course name Emerging Trends in Electronics with the course code 22636. Myself, Vaishali Rajeshirke, lecturer in EJ department from VS Polytechnic, Chembur, Mumbai. Now in this module we are going to learn the introduction of SMT, that is the surface mount technology. Second, we will see the what are the different steps in the process of SMT manufacturing. So here are the learning objectives of this presentation. Describe the concept of SMT. Second, we will describe the steps involved in the SMT, that is a surface mount technology process. And the third, we will see the explain the procedure for mounting the SMT components using the SMT. So here is the concept map. In the previous module already we have studied the SMT components. Now this is the SMT is the method where it can be used to mount the SMT components on the PCB. So here is the PCB board, so on which this SMT component is soldered by using the SMT technology. Now what is the SMT process? So in this SMT process there are the two basic process. So one is nothing but the solder paste reflow process and the second is nothing but the paste wave soldering process. Now for actual production it should be selected based on the type of the components and the production equipment used. So either of this method can be followed, that is the solder paste reflow process or paste wave soldering process as per the demand of the product, or we can go for the repeated mixing to meet the need of the different product production. So here is this diagram shows you that the model of PCB assembly line. So this is the assembly line, so soldering process in the PCB assembly factory. So here you can see this is a PCB on which this all SMT components are mounted by using the SMT technology. So here we can find out here is the different steps are there. So stencil printer, then second part is the placement machine, third part is nothing but here is the reflow oven, and the last part is nothing but to detect the any failure in this PCB which is mounted the SMT component. So that is the AOI machine is there. Now what is this SMT? SMT is the method in which the SMT components are mounted directly onto the surface of PCB through the reflow soldering, so that an electric component mounted in this manner referred to as the SMT, that is the surface mount device. Now here you can see here it is, this is the SMT components, this is the processor, these resistors, capacitors, so which are mounted on this PCB by using the SMT method. Now here are the 6 different steps in the process of SMT manufacturing. So that first 4 steps are done by this assembly line machine, that is the SMT placement equipment. So in this there are the 4 different parts are there, or we can say it is a flow chart for this SMT manufacturing. So first is nothing but the material preparation and the examination. Second part is the stencil preparation. Third is the solder paste printing, and the fourth is nothing but the SMC placement. These all 4 steps will done by this one machine only. Then the next part is nothing but the reflow soldering. So that reflow soldering will be done by the reflow oven. And after that the last step is nothing but the clean and inspection. So to clean the PCB and to examine the PCB whether it is properly soldered or not, for that this AOI machine is used. Now what happens in the first, that material preparation and examination. So before fixing the SMT component on the PCB, here is the actual the SMC component, that is surface mount component, and the PCB will do the examination and we will find out if there is any flaws or not. So basically the PCB which is used is nothing but the flat, which is made up of usually tin lead, silver, or the gold plated copper pad without the holes, that is called as a solder pad. Such PCBs we will select. Then second is the stencil preparation. So this stencil preparation is used to provide the fixed position for the solder paste printing. Then third step is nothing but the solder paste printing. Now this solder paste actually the mixture of the flux or the tin which is used to connect the SMC component on the PCB. Next is the SMC placement. So this PCB then proceed to pick and place machine. So after this three step, that pick and place machine will come into picture where they carried out on the conveyor belt. So the PCB will be carried on the conveyor belt on which the SMC component has to mount. Then the fifth step is nothing but the reflow soldering. So here is the actually soldering will done of this SMD components on the PCB. So here are the 5 steps in the reflow soldering. That first step is nothing but that is the soldering oven. So this SMC is placed in the soldering oven by using the conveyor belt. It will come into the reflow soldering oven. The next is nothing but the first step in that is the preheat zone. So this is the zone where the temperature of the board will be raised simultaneously and gradually. So here we will increase the temperature by 1 to 2 degrees centigrade per second until the temperature reaches to 140 to 160 degree centigrade. So this is the first temperature we have to keep in the preheat zone. Next is nothing but the soak zone. So in that soak zone, the board will kept in this zone for the temperature 140 to 160 around 60 to 90 seconds. So after that the reflow zone. So in that the board will enter into this zone and you will find the temperature will again rise up, that is 1 to 2 degrees centigrade per second, and we will reach to that 210 to 230 degree centigrade. So that as the temperature increases, the melt in the tin solder paste and the bonding of the components to the leads to the pads of the PCB will done. Now after the reflow zone there is a cooling zone. So this cooling zone, what it does, it solder freezes at the exit of the heating zone to avoid the joint defect. So this is the 5 step in the reflow soldering. So after the reflow soldering, as per the flow chart, it will go to the next, that is the clean and inspection. So here in this step we will find there is a boards are clean after the soldering, and we will check if there is any flaw is there. So that will be done by, here it is a AOI machine, that is a automated optical inspection. So here in this, the common equipments which are used in the SMTs are nothing but the magnifying glasses to see whether the solder joints are made properly or not. Then AOI machine, as I told, then the flying probe testers and the X-ray machine. So these are the some components of the equipments which are used in the SMT. Now here is the clean 10 steps in for the SMT, that is the surface mount technologies, along with the picture so that the idea will be very clear. So how the machine looks like and how the process will done. So first step is nothing but the printing. So here is the printing is used basically to printing the solder paste on the PCB solder pad. So this is the first step in the PCB assembly process. Now next step is nothing but the adhesive dispense. So now what is the use of that adhesive dispense? It is mainly used for precise spot injection of a glue paint or the other liquids on the fixed position of the PCB where we want to fix the components when the wave solder is used. Now third is nothing but a component placement. After this there is a procedure is done is the component placement. So for that, this component is picked from the packaging using the either vacuum or the gripper nozzle, and it will be checked by the vision system, and it is programmed through location at the high speed. After that component placement, next is nothing but a pre-reflow automated optical inspection, that is a AOI. So by using this AOI machine, we will check whether the component presence, that is its type or the value, and the polarity, whether it is properly connected or not. So that is the step number 4. Next is the step number 5, that is a reflow soldering. So already we have clear with the process, that is a reflow soldering. So how this different steps, how the temperature will increase step by step. So those are the 5. So same thing is here in the reflow soldering. Next step is nothing but here is a post reflow automated optical inspection, that is a AOI. So this basically AOI is used to check whether the PCB is soldered properly or not. So it will check the solder joints quality. Sometimes the movement during the reflow process, it can result in poor connection quality, and that will be checked by this AOI machine. After that, the next step is nothing but the conformal coating. Now after the PCB is a PCB component is mounted on that. So there is a coating will be there on this. So what is the use of this conformer coating? So that is made up of a thin polymeric film which confirms the contours of the PCB board to protect the board components, as the components are nothing but connected. So that thickness of this polymeric film is a 25 to 250 micrometer thickness, and basically it is used to protection against the moisture, dust, chemicals and the temperature extreme. So this step is must, that is a conformal coating. After that, the final inspection and the functional test. Of course, after soldering and the conformal coating, so PCB assembly process are finished and the final inspection will be done with the PCB. So that is for the quality assurance team. So by the quality assurance team, so this inspection will be done. So that is called as a functional test of the PCB. And the step 9 is nothing but a washing and dry. So after that, the whatever the oil and the dirt will be on the whole production process, so the PCB will be clean, it will be dried before it goes out for the, that is the packaging. The last is nothing but a step is nothing but a packaging and the ship. So that is the way the SMT process will be done. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of SMT? So SMT can be used here, it is through older through hole technique. So it is an advantage over this plated through hole technique. So it requires smaller components can be mounted on the PCB by using the SMT technology. Much higher component density, small errors in the component placement are corrected automatically with the whole SMT process which we have seen. Then simpler and the faster, that is the most probable, is nothing but the automated assembly is there. Many SMT parts cost is less than the equivalent plated through hole parts. So these are the advantage of SMT. Now what are the disadvantage of the SMT? As the device complexities increases, so whatever the heat generated by the operation, that can be here it is a damage the parts of this machine. So operational life can be here it is a reduced. SMT is unsuitable for the parts such as the transformers, heatsink power semiconductor, physically large capacitors, fuses and the connectors. So for the large component, this is the disadvantage of the SMT. So SMT cannot go for those components. Then SMT solder connections may be damaged after going through a thermal cycling. So when it comes in the contact of a temperature, it may cause here it is a, the connections can be here it is a damaged. So these are the application areas of the SMTs. So SMTs are basically used to mount the SMT components, and obviously these SMT component circuits are used in the industrial areas, automotive and the marine application. So here is the reflection spot. Go through the next presentation. Before move on with the further slides and move further presentation, let's pause a while. Attempt the set 1 MCQs based on the learned concept. Now let's go for the hands-on session and solve the set 1 MCQ. So after solving the set 1 MCQ, these are the learning outcome. At the end of this presentation, the students will be able to describe the concept of SMT, then what are the steps involved in the SMT process, and explain the procedure for mounting the how the actually SMT using the SMT. Thank you.